Welcome to another video. This is round 9 of Nations Cup series, and actually I was debating whether to do this race or not because it's using the Audi TTs, which is a front-wheel driven car, and it's kind of weird, not really weird, but it's kind of hard driving them. Again, qualifying lap, I decided to do it because for this was kind of weird, not really weird, but most of like it was just using the medium tires. It was 12 laps. You could go in, actually no, actually using hard tires. Medium tires you can use them if you want, but the required one was actually using the hard tires. So you could do a no stop with the hard tires, and you'll be, how can I put it, okay. You could have been, you could be okay, no need to go in for a pit stop, and you might end up like way ahead than you could have been. But anyway, towards the end of the qualifying lap, my flying lap, which was during practice, I was doing a 205, 205, 204, which was not really that bad. And probably here, this I did make a mistake, and I braked a little bit, I turned a little bit too late, and yeah, I went a little bit too deep there, which cost me like some tenths. Like just a slump, and I hit the wall there, which caused me a little bit more of some tenths, and it ended up in 204. So I could have done probably a 203. I would have ended up a little bit higher on the grade, but we gotta start where we gotta start. So nothing, not really that bad. Actually started in P14, and I'm gonna go all the way up for sure, because it will be a struggle. It'll be a struggle for sure, because actually, because you know, a lot of people are gonna start on the medium tires and gonna go in for the softer tires, which the medium tires, the faster, the quicker tire than the hard tires. But I'm gonna go for a not stop. Cause I'm gonna put all the brake balance to the rear wheels so that I can have better conservation of the front tires. Cause the front tires will have to do the medium tire, the braking, and turning. As you put in on one, oh, people are already going. Aha, they're not waiting for the green light, and here we go. Somebody also beside me leapt out. But I don't know why people are not given the penalties. I guess the stewards are still sleeping or something like that, I might say, because there was like a lot of punting, like side swiping, punting people to like going with the back of people, and people are not really getting penalties for that, which was really, how can I put it? Like it was kind of unfair. And actually, for this race, we were supposed to do a little bit of fuel saving, not a lot, just a little bit for the for the first 5 laps, so that you can have enough to take you to the end of the lap, to end of the race. Oh, a lot of people. I get 2 positions, the first 2 corners there, which was really unexpected, I might say. The German guy behind me, just keeping the pressure on. I'm gonna move on to the left side, and this corner is one of the weirdest because it is like a 90-degree angle, so you can take it quickly. But if somebody is there, as you see, they just did an like an old switch back there, old switch maneuver, and I got back to P12. And this also is another weird corner. If you get the braking line wrong, as you see, there's a person right there in the rear view mirror going into the grass, deciding to be a lawnmower for some reason. I don't know why. But still maintaining 12th. They're still trying to keep up with the cars in front of me, because most of them are using, not really use, yeah, most of them I think are using the medium tires, which are gonna start wearing probably by the 5th lap. Like they're going to be dying of death. Not really, like, yeah, kind of dying of death, because this car has a lot of power, I might say. The like the turbo system in it, with the front wheel driving cars, they're pulling the car, so there's a lot of traction, which is non-existent through the corners, because you get a lot of oversteer. Oh, somebody's squeezed into the wall there, and I managed to go through him, which was better than expected, because I was thinking I would have gotten like a penalty or something. But I don't know, the guy kind of flashed me for some reason, and I had the inside line. He just went to the side of me, and I say this, like, there's a lot of people fighting behind there. I can see there in the side rear view mirror. I'm gonna move zoom it. I thought I zoomed it for you. I hope you saw it. And so far I'm in already top 10, so trying to catch up with the guys in front of me a little bit into the grass. Hope yeah, keeping it clean, kinda, so that I don't lose a lot of positions. And this Saudi guy was really up there, like he's in the top 5. I think he got punted into the wall. I'm gonna push it on into the hood view because I was not seeing a lot, like not yeah, it is advantage of having the hood view. But when you're driving with the wheel, it's kind of a little bit weird because your senses, like your muscle, how can I put it, the muscle reflexes get a little bit, you have to adjust them a little bit. Oh, the Italian is gonna come pass by me because I think he has the medium tire, so he has better traction there. I couldn't really keep it on the outside. I was getting off the throttle a little bit more than he did. Oh, the German goes through for a dime. Oh, get hit from behind again. A lot of the people are not getting penalties for that, and they should be getting like 2-second penalties for going to the back of people, like, like things like that. Like you can get a 1.5 second penalty for hitting the barrier, but you can't get a penalty for hitting somebody off the track, which actually is kind of ruining this game for me at the moment, because like a lot of people are using that as an advantage. They saying they're clean because they're not giving the penalty. As you see here, the guy in P10, he's blocking the Spaniard from passing him, and he's not getting anything. As you see here, he got pushed into the wall, and nobody got a penalty for that. Like, it's seen as clean racing, which definitely it isn't. And the German comes back for the overtake. Oh, okay, I can't remember the flag. The driver behind me, Joris Totelis. I think I butchered that name. Anyway, going down for the third time through this race, to still gaining some positions, kind of gaining, losing some, but at least I'm still within this group right here who are having medium tires on for sure, definitely, because you can tell with how they're taking the corners. They are they're taking them more quickly and going more aggressive on the brakes and accelerating a little bit early. I don't know if you can hear that through the corners, but you can get it through. Also, like, defending, not a lot. As you see here, he's gone really quick. He's thrown the car into the corner, but I have to brake a little bit earlier and then, like, take the proper driving line. As you see, they just took the position back from the Italian there. Now they just left fighting behind there with the other driver. As you see, they also, this guy, I went a little bit too wide, but he went a little bit too narrow. Oh, he tried to cover me off, but it was last minute. I didn't mean to do it that, and he comes back for the revenge over here. He knocks me, and good thing I still have my brakes on, and I didn't go into the wall. As you see, they just flush him. They just ask him, like, what the hell, bro? Like, you didn't have to punt me wide. If you had the softer tires, you have the better tire, you could have gone through without even pushing me wide. As the Italian decides to also push me wide there. As I said, like, if they have better tire quality, they will have better traction through the corners. The driver goes in, he's on the medium tire, so he's gonna spend time, probably 15 seconds into the pit lane, so that he can change those tires. And 22 seconds or 23 actually seconds, 23-ish seconds from the guy in P1. So going around here, oh, the Italian is gonna go a little bit narrow. As you see there, I have to let off the throttle because I have less traction through the corner. It's gonna come in for a late lunge. I'm gonna go in for the cutback again. Like, this is going to be like kind of theme of this race for me, because I'm taking the proper driving line, and they're going a little bit to attack, if I might say, going side by side through here. We're having a great race with the Italian right here, which is, I think also he is really enjoying it, because we are not punting each other out of the way. Like, we're having a good race. That's enjoying the race between the two of us. And the German behind, I think, went into the pit lane a little bit earlier, and he's come out with better tires. Can't remember. I think he did go in to get hard tires from the medium tires, and he was also like in the top group as P1. The guy who was in P1 went in, I think, for the tires, for tire change, and came out with hard tires, which are better tire, and he takes the two positions from us. A little bit of a nudge there from the Italian. I think he didn't expect me to be there. Tried to squeeze him a little bit, but it fights back, which is actually good fighting. I'm not complaining, but we're having a good race with him, side by side, going through the big bunky boy. It's actually part two, because the one in Maggio is the biggest bunky boy in the color, like turn 7, turn 8, I think, if I'm not wrong. But going through here, trying not to go into the back of him, clean racing, just trying to catch up to him. So I was saying, like, that is almost 30 seconds from the guys in P1 who really actually need to pit, because they are on the medium tires. The guy, or maybe they're on the hard tires, I'm not really sure, but that time does remain on that spectrum for a long while. Oh, the Italian goes a little bit too deep there, because he was on the wrong driving line, and I kind of make it into him. It's just going to dip into there to change onto the medium tires, which for me, I don't think there was a point of doing. And a lap later, we do find these two guys here who were fighting intensely. The German and the Italian were really fighting. The two guys who were in the pit lanes, we passed them. We got a position gain, and fighting here with the German guy, and actually the German guy who was in the pit lane. He did come out having medium tires, hard tires, actually fresher hard tires than I have, and it's gonna be a drag race between me and the Italian. Oh, three wide through the first corner. I'm gonna brake just at the right time, try to go for the cutback, and not really gonna make it. Oh, the German is right there. He's having a, oh, okay, I don't know what that was. I think you had it also. Or maybe it was a blowout valve from the Italian in front of me. I can't really remember. I'm going to move on to the left side, so the shorter side of the track. Brake just before the banner over there, Alsace. This is in France, I think, if I'm not wrong. But I'm going to go down into this. Oh, the German wipes out the Italian, and he doesn't get a penalty for that. And look at this. He's just going, like, it's just hands-free. As I was saying, the stewards was really sleeping, and 2 laps later, actually, the German in front of me is going to go in to change on to the medium tires and actually put some fuel on. As I say, this is going to be a kind of fuel racing saving, I might say, yeah, because I had just enough to get me to the end of the race, and here we are, finishing in P7 all the way. We gained what, 8 positions with that, a little bit deep on the brakes right there. I know there's a big group behind me. I can just tell with the map over there, and with that panning view, look at that. If I messed up that finish, I would have gone all the way down to where I started. But finishing in P7, a good race, what do you think? And I think that deserves a like and sub to the channel. So anyway, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and see you in the next video. Peace.